Hey everybody, welcome to Spikey Saturday number 11 on the Mana Leek. I'm John as always. This is another sort of special Spikey Saturday. Hopefully you watched last week and you saw me go 4-1 in a Pro Tour qualifier preliminary event, meaning that I got an invite to a Pro Tour qualifier. And here we are in said Pro Tour qualifier. So this is going to be a big event. It's pretty early morning here. It's 10 a.m. On a Sunday, so 10 a.m. obviously isn't early most days. But on a Sunday I prefer to sleep in a little bit, but not today. It's 10 a.m. and I'm settling in for a very long day of Magic. There's currently 195 people in this event. There's only 3 minutes to go before it starts, so I don't know if that's going to get too much bigger. But with 195 people, this is going to be an 8-round event. If 17 more people join, we're going to jump up into a 9-round event. Go away, Java update. That's a lot of Magic, needless to say. At the end of those 8 or 9 rounds, the top 8 go into a draft, and they play 3 rounds, single elimination, with the winner going to Pro Tour Fate Reforged in Washington, D.C. This winter, I guess, technically, kind of midwinter. I think it'll be in February, possibly late January. I don't actually know the format offhand. I should look that up at some point. I don't expect to take this down, but who knows? We could get an awesome pool. We could get another Sorin or a Sarkhan or something like that. But the prizes are pretty good. The prizes go through top 32. If you get 3rd or 4th place, you get an entire set of Cons of Tarkir, plus, I think, 54 packs or something like that. All the way down to, I think, 16th, possibly, through 32nd, get something like 24 packs of Cons. So pretty good prizes. I don't know if I'll record the entire event. I don't necessarily want to play Magic the entire day today. Basically, I think if we get to round 6, round 7, depending on how many rounds there are, and I'm clearly out of the prizes, I might call it a day and just not play out the rest of the events, but we'll see. If we do end up playing pretty much the entire tournament, this could actually be Spikey Saturday 11 and Spikey Saturday 12. I might break it into 2. So this series this week might end off in a cliffhanger. But we'll see. We'll see. It could be that I go 0-3 and just call it a day. But we are counting down a minute to opening our packs. I'm kind of hoping to see basically what I saw last week. 3 rares in 2 colors, 3 very good rares in 2 colors, with just some solid support cards. But who knows? We've seen some poor sealed pools. We can't forget that spooky sealed we did, the Innistrad and Odyssey sealed that was miserable, giving us not a single playable rare, rares that cared about life and such. But those days are a bit behind us. We don't have such completely terrible rares, or at least the same amount of them. We have Hardened Scales, of course, and Retribution of the Ancients, which are awful, but we can make work with a lot of things in Cons. I've scanned through these names. I don't recognize anybody offhand. Of course, all the pros are already qualified for the Pro Tour, just simply based on their previous experience. And a lot of people who would be grinding would probably be going to paper PTQs or possibly Grand Prix, although it's much harder to get an invite from a Grand Prix. But we have hit 0 seconds. I have smacked a bowl with my coffee mug. And we're going to open these packs and see what we get. The nice thing about this, of course, is that it's a free event. So I paid for my entry into the PTQ, or the PTQ queue, or PTQ, whatever you want to call it. And by getting this invite, I get a free 6 packs here. The draft is another nice bonus as well if I make it there. Well, I see an Utter End and a Chief at the edge, so I'm pretty happy already. I see a Deflecting Plum, which isn't great, but let's get rarity going here. Altar of the Brood, unplayable, unfortunately. Deflecting Palm, I'd play it if I had to. Herald of Anafenza is alright, but it's not a super game-closing bomb. Is that a foil, Wooded Foothills? I think that's foil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's foil. Nice. Utter End, we got the Retribution of the Ancient. Rattleclaw Mystic, quite good. Unfortunately, none of these are bombs. They're not game enders. Herald of Anafenza, you need on turn 1. Turn 3 at the latest, and then it just gets worse from there on. Rattleclaw Mystic, again, it's an early game play. Utter End, quite good. But yeah, we'd play them all, absolutely. But they're not big, huge, absolute you know, gonna win us the game thing. So let's sort by color, and let's look for premium removal and premium card advantage. Suspension Field, that's premium removal. Smite the Monsters is removal, but it's not premium. It's not unconditional. It's not super cheap. That's a lot of duplicates in blue. 2 embodiments, 2 disdainful strokes, 2 wetland sandbars, 2 crippling chills. I don't think we're going to be playing blue. I mean, the only thing making me want to go blue is crippling chill, and that doesn't even make me want to go blue. It's just kind of there. Got some good warriors there. 2 skull hunters. Krumars are warriors, right? Yeah. No removal there though. No removal there. Mardu Heartpiercer, quite good. I'm looking at Mardu, I think. What's in green? Savage Punch is pretty good. It's not quite on this level of premium removal, but it's quite good. Yeesh. Well, our premium removal is Utter End. So that's unfortunate, but maybe we've got some good support cards here. I did like what I was seeing of Mardu, and I think Abzan is a possibility as well. So if we're going to do the Warriors plan, we've got Sage Eye Harrier, we've got Rush of Battle, Battle Priest, Horde Chief, Bondkin, Hateblade, Chief of the Edge, Skull Hunter, Krumar, 3 Bondkins, that's excessive. And then, do we splash into green, or do we splash into red? I really like Heartpiercer. Well, let's see. Heartpiercer. Yeah, maybe not into red. It's basically Heartpiercer, Valley Dasher. It does get us Ride Down and Deflecting Palm, but I think maybe the green is better. Abzan Guide, Loxodon, Dragon Scale Boon, Punch, Teamer Charger. So there's 22 if we go Abzan. We could splash for Sultide Charm. Don't know if I'd want to do that necessarily. What do we have for duels? We've got Nomad Outpost, which pushes us Mardu a little bit. Scoured Barrens helps out the Black-White plan. Bloodfell Caves helps out the Mardu plan. Our mana is pushing us Mardu. Pretty heavily pushing us Mardu. But I would need 7 cards to really go Mardu. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are just goblins, right? Not goblin warriors or anything, just goblins. Well, I guess we'd main deck a Smite, wouldn't we? Let me pull these back up for a second. Come on. There we go. Had to go from the top. And let me pull these guys out here. It's a lot of Mardu lands. Absolutely nothing for Abzan outside of Scoured Barrens. Yeah, that's a pain. So that puts us at 21. What's our curve look like? You're a 3-drop. And whoops, you're a 3-drop. Curve looks pretty good. It's a pretty aggressive deck. How many warriors do we have? We have Hateblade. You make warriors, which is nice. So we can count that as another warrior. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Makes another one. 9. 10. Jeez. I have become... Oops, I need to get rid of that Radical Mystic. I have become what I hate. I am... I am playing warriors, I think. So I still need 2 cards to make Mardu a thing. I mean, I could splash for Abzan Guides, I guess, right? Splash for an Abzan Guide. And a Woolly Loxodon, because I could use that Wooded Foothills as 1 mana source. Are you a warrior? You are a warrior. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. And then I could go Abzan Charm too. Didn't even see that I had Abzan Charm there. How did I miss that? Oh, I missed it because... Was I thinking I had... Yeah, I was thinking I had 2 Abzan Guides. I didn't realize that that other card behind Abzan Guide was Abzan Charm. So yeah, there is a premium removal actually. It's also not conditional, but power 3 or greater, those are the things you definitely want to be killing. Power 4 or greater on Smite the Monsters is a little bit less good. That puts us at 23. We'd have to cut a card. What would get the cut? Maybe Leaping Master. Can Deflecting Plum go to a creature, or is it just a player? It's just to the player who controlled that source. I see. I think I'd cut the Loxodon. And that could be our deck, I suppose? So the things making us go Mardu are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus all those lands. To go Abzan, we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have enough that I kind of want to go Abzan, but I don't want to lose this Heart Piercer. I don't want to lose the Ride Down necessarily. And I don't want to be using significantly worse mana. Ugh, choices. I don't like them. Alright, well let me think about the mana for this Mardu deck. Mardu Splash Abzan. So we've got that. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, well, technically 4. 5, 6, 7, 8 black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red. And then 2 green. So if we add some lands, it's saying 2 green sources, which is a little bit light. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 black. 6, 7, 8 white. I don't know. I feel like I would possibly need 1 more green source. I mean, the Abzan Charm is probably going to be a late game play. The Abzan Guide, I can always just morph it down as a 2/2, and it can be a late game flip up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red and 7 black is what I have. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 and 7. I feel like I don't need 7 red sources, so I could go like that. 6, 3, 2, 2. Alright, well I'm going to put this in, and I'm going to save this as that. And it's going to be our Abzan Splash, so we'll go with green. Then we're going to jump back and we're going to destroy it. We're going to throw all that away. We're going to throw that away, that away, that away, that away, that away. So we do get Rattleclaw Mystic with this plan. Let me throw these lands away as well. So we do get Rattleclaw Mystic, we get Woolly Loxodon, we get Sagu Archer, Dragon Scale Boon, Teamer Charger, a Savage Punch. Archer's Parapet, does that go into our plan? I mean, that's pretty nice as well. But again, absolutely no mana for it. I have a Scoured Barrens. And then everything else is nothing but basics. And I have to cut 2 cards here too. I would cut... How many warriors do you have in this case? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're just a horse, right? Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12? It's a lot of warriors. Wish I had a Raider Spoils. That would make the Warriors plan even better. So really, I gain... I guess I'm happy with Dragon Scale Boon, Woolly Loxodon, Savage Punch, Rattleclaw Mystic. I lose Heart Piercer, Ride Down, Deflecting Palm, Valley Dasher, Leaping Master. So, I mean, in the Mardu plan, Leaping Master replaces Archer's Parapet. Valley Dasher replaces Teamer Charger. Savage Punch is replaced by Ride Down. Ride Down, maybe better. Maybe not. Woolly Loxodon. Nothing really. Well, we can say Heart Piercer compares to Woolly Loxodon. Very different cards, but we can say it compares. Sagu Archer, I kind of lose that. I lose the reach. I lose the anti-flyers effect. And I lose Dragon Scale Boon for something. And I've got to cut stuff, so I would cut, I suppose. I don't even know. I guess I'd cut the Unyielding Krumar, which is a warrior, so I lose that. And then I would cut maybe the Archer's Parapet, because that's just not my plan. And then I can put in a Scoured Barrens. And that's it. And then we'd be playing 7-5-5. Ugh. I'll save this, but I think we're going with Marduk. The significantly better mana is what's going to push me in that direction. So let's load deck. This one here. Yeah, I think I like that just a lot better. We've got the green splashes. I think it's best to keep those in. How many warriors do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. You're a berserker, aren't you? Yeah. And you're a monk. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So just one less warrior. So that's fine. Yeah, I think this is going to be it. Jeskai's Student, I don't think, gets the nod over anything we have. I don't want a second Valley Dasher or a second Leaping Master. Barrage of Boulders in the sideboard. Trumpet Blast. We're not quite the super aggressive deck that wants Trumpet Blast. We're close. We're pretty darn close, but not quite there. I could splash for Jeskai Charm. I could splash for Sultai Charm. And in fact, splashing for... Well, no, I'm already splashing for the green, so it would be a double splash. So I could splash for Jeskai Charm just by putting in a blue. And we do have Dismal Blackwater. So it's a consideration, but I don't think we're going to go with that. Yeah, I think this is going to be our deck. I think this is going to be our deck. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 white sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 black sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red, and 3 green. Yep, let's submit, and I will see you guys for round 1 of, how many people came into this? Can I go back to game details? I can. 197 people. So we are looking at an 8-round event. We avoided the 9-round event by 15 people. So we're going to return to this game, and I will see you guys in about 3 minutes.